I'm a nerd. I like video games. I like the video game Mortal Kombat for some reason. Okay. Obviously for the fatalities, I get it, but. So, if you ever play the game, you start here, and there's like a totem pole of competitors, characters you gotta beat. And that's what I started doing. I was like, it's not about the competition anymore. It's about who won Mr. Olympia one time. Dexter Jackson, Chris Dickerson, okay. Who won it 2 times? Who won it 3 times? Who won it 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is the final level. So each year I was like, okay, I got 2. I got 3, I'm tied with Sergio. I got 4, I'm tied with Jay. Pissed him off, okay? To the point where we barely even talk anymore, okay? It happens. To 5, to 6, which is Dorian Yates. And then I said, there's another perch up there with this guy named the Austrian Oak, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm gonna see you up there. So I remember the year I was getting ready for it in 2017, I said to Arnold at his show, came by my booth and he said hello, and I said, I got something to tell you. And he and I have a very interesting relationship. We don't really, we don't talk. It's more like, have you ever met someone, and I'm sure, Pat, you have definitely met someone who isn't really your enemy, maybe your peer, but you can like stand in the same room, shake their hand, not say one freaking word, but have a long conversation. It's like the movie Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. Before he like punches the guy or whatever, he's having a conversation on what he's gonna do to him, and then that guy says the same thing back. It's more like Arnold and I shaking hands. Hey Phil, hey Arnold, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna tie you this year, and I'm gonna be way better than you. No, you're not, you little shit. Like you're not nothing to this and that. So I thought, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pay homage to a legend, and I'm gonna remind him, because in this day and age, young people don't do that. They forget where they come from and they don't show respect. So it's one thing to be very competitive, but you gotta show respect. So what I did was I said, obviously I'm at your show, exhibiting for my company, but I just want to tell you it would be an honor to be tied with you for 7. And I'm going to be training my ass off to make sure that happens. So he acknowledged it, and he looked at me. And he and I, like I said, we have a very interesting relationship, but he looked at me, and he knew that I wasn't messing around. It wasn't just a rah-rah speech. It wasn't just, because we've all done that shit. He stands back, hugs me.
Wow.
And grabs me and says, and he can't really say, you're gonna do it, because Dexter Jackson is standing right next to me, who's a one-time Mr. Olympia. So he doesn't want to make him feel bad. But he said, like the nod, like, yeah. And stuff like that, those type of moments, I always keep with me and say, you know what, Phil, like if you need some validation, here it is, but you don't have to continue to seek it from others. Okay? Sometimes I think what happens a lot of the time is, there's some people that I met in here, we were talking about their goals and aspirations for health and wellness. The first thing I told them is, stop posting all your pictures on Instagram. Try your hardest to just keep some of that to yourself. Because you don't need validation from these strangers, because like you said up here, the white lies are gonna be there. They're gonna tell you how great you are, because they don't wanna hurt your feelings. They're your friends, they're your family, they're your loved ones. They don't want to say, man, you're fat, you're this and that. Like, yep, you got a little love handle here. You ain't got no calves. It looks like you're riding a chicken. Like, all kind of stuff.